All right, kind of jiggling the camera there. Okay, so unit conversions. All right, chapter 2. I'm sure you've already looked at your study guide, study questions before watching this video and seeing what is to be expected coming up, right? So what exactly we're going to be covering, right? So first question, E10, straight out of chapter 1, is if a mile is 5,280 feet long and a yard contains 3 feet, how many yards are there in a mile? Okay, that's straight out of your book, word for word. That's not necessarily how you'll see conversions related, all right? That's not yet necessarily how you'll see it. You usually see it like this. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet, okay? And 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. How do you put that into a conversion, okay? How do you break that down and turn it into something else? Well, watch this, okay? We'll use this train track method, okay? Train track method. Where what we do is we write down what values we have, okay? 5,280 feet, okay? 5,280 feet per 1 mile, okay? Per dividing by 1 mile. There is 5,280 feet in 1 mile. Put the 1 mile in the denominator there, okay? Now, what we want is we want a value in terms of yards, okay? We want yards. That's what we want. So what we say is 1 yard is 3 feet, okay? 1 yard per every 3 feet, okay? So what the intention here is when these two fractions here, when they multiply together, the feet, the unit of feet is going to cancel, okay? Feet here in the numerator, feet here in the denominator. They're going to cancel. What doesn't cancel is the number, okay? What doesn't cancel is the number. The number stays there, all right? So you end up with 5,280 feet in the numerator, okay? Multiplying by 1. Anything times 1 is just it, right? So the 1 disappears, right? Just it's enveloped by this 5,280, what is now yards, okay? Yards. 5,280 yards. And the conversion, the unit feet cancels here, and we're left with mile in the denominator. So we have 3 miles, okay? 3 miles, all right? So now, how do we turn that into something that we can read, all right? So that means what we are saying right here is that there are 5,280 yards to every 3 miles. 5,280 yards to every 3 miles. So you can turn that into what is it every 1 mile, right? What is it every 1 mile? We just do some long division here. 5,280 divided by 3, okay? Do some long division, you end up with 1,760 yards to every 1 mile. Okay, 1,760 yards to every 1 mile. All right, so that's that. And guess what? Let's look at it from an outside standpoint. Let's say, hey, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Well, let's see here. What is generally larger? Yards are generally larger than feet, right? Because there are 3 feet in 1 yard, okay? So if there are 5,280 feet, all right, and feet are smaller than a yard, would it make sense, just looking at it from an outside standpoint, that there are less yards in 1 mile than there are feet in 1 mile? Yes, it would, okay? Yes, it would. Just looking at it from an outside physical standpoint. Okay, thank you very much. Looking forward to the next video, which will do this same thing in terms of area. Another problem right out of the book in terms of area. Thank you very much.